won't go down.
No, you just got to talk into it
Yeah,
like
just
this.
like this. There you go. Hi.
Headphones.
Headphones don't work.
I've got headphones, so I can tell if you're good or not.
Yeah.
Is
Hi,
that better?
Tonnika.
Hi, Lucas.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Yay.
So I thought that we should, we had a conversation a while back on the podcast, and you talked about a lot of your beliefs and the things that you believed in running a shop. But I realized when we were sitting on the beach the other day talking, we were in Wilmington for an ASTA event.
Right.
I realized you've never told your story about your dad
Yeah.
and everything else. And that was extremely inspiring to me.
Oh yeah, that is a trip.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about the history with your dad, a little bit about the history of like shop ownership and how he started, and walk us through like that part of your life.
Okay.
So
Do that.
let's do it.
All right.
So introduce yourself, Miss Tonnika. I know everybody knows you, but
No, everybody doesn't know me. Stop it.
they do. They do.
Well, for those who don't, I'm Tonnika Haynes from Brown's Automotive in Chapel Hill. Second generation shop owner. We have been in business since 1980.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you took over from your dad.
Yeah, this is year number 9 on my own.
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about Dad, because Dad is one amazing dude.
Well, I'll pick the most fascinating part. So let's see. Dad went to high school that had a program from Automotive.
Okay.
And my dad is a natural artist. And so he loved body repair.
Okay.
After graduation, spent a little time in the Marines. I guess he's not one to just be listening to people, tell him what to do. But anyway, 3 years later, he got out and started maybe 2 years later, I don't know. Got out, started a body shop in Carrboro, North Carolina, which is a very, very small community,
Yep.
smack in the middle of Chapel Hill, really.
Yeah.
So might as well say Chapel Hill. Stayed in that location quite a while. We moved into our current location in 2001, like 2 weeks before 9/11.
Oh, wow.
So we've been in business for 45 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so we started off as a body shop. And that's
Okay.
what I grew up in, was a body shop.
Yeah.
But when we moved to the current location, in order to play that whole game with the insurance company,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know how much body shops don't get paid.
Yeah, for sure.
I think when we left, it was $44 an hour that
Yeah.
they were getting paid, and that's 9-10 years ago.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's gone up at all.
I don't think it's
since
going
then.
up much at all.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you had mechanical work, like, AC recharge or some suspension damage or anything like that, the insurance company still only paid you $44 an hour.
Right.
But we knew that we could take it to Mark at Chapel Hill Tire.
Yeah.
They could charge whatever they charged at the time. And the only thing we could do was mark it up maybe 10%, I believe it was at the time.
Yeah.
So to play that game with them and get more money, Dad built 2 businesses. So we have 2, a body shop building, service department,
Okay.
so that we could sublet the work to ourselves
Yeah.
and get more money from the insurance company.
Right.
So essentially, I started off as a body shop girl.
Okay.
This is all new to me.
Right.
We never marketed the service center to the public
Okay.
because that's not what we're about. It was just a way to get more money. So I started out with very little customers, very little traffic coming through for work. So that's how I started.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Dad had one amazing reputation in town.
Yes.
And like I've always been amazed every time I hear you talk about him, because everybody knew you as his daughter.
I'm Brown's daughter.
They didn't know you.
Yes. Nobody knows my name. No, it's Brown's daughter.
Why do you think that is? What do you think made him such a character in the community?
Because he's a character.
Right?
Like, he is, like, people talk about me, dressed and how I act. My dad's 10 times that.
Right?
You can't tell him he's not the best thing that walks through God's great earth. He is who he is, the way he dressed, the way he's talking. And Daddy's easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
Like, so likes his fancy cars, everything, and all the vanity tags. And again, Carrboro's like so small.
Yeah.
And heck, you've got this black guy driving around with a white Porsche. And I think the funniest thing is the tag on his Porsche was too white for me. And so we always have vanity tags. So he's funny.
Yeah.
He attracts attention. But most of all, when he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah.
And he helps everybody.
Right.
Dad'll give you the skin off of his back if he needed to.
So as me and you were sitting there talking about a lot of this, I shared that my dad does that as well.
Yeah.
And that it's taken some time for me to learn to balance that. Right. And not overreact to say, Dad, you're giving them too much and us not enough.
Right.
But in the same respect, hey, how do we give without enabling? How do we give while helping?
Yes.
And like making sure we're helping. Have you ran into that as well?
You know what? As I get older, I think I learned good lessons from Dad without him bringing out a book and teaching.
Yeah.
He gave to those who deserved it.
Yeah.
And usually the people that deserve it never ask for it.
Right.
And as far as employees, I don't know how many we've had in the past, but say we had 50 employees.
Yeah.
If he called 48 of them right now, they'll show up.
Right.
Like, there's not a lot of lost relationships.
For sure.
He was all about development and growth,
Right.
which is important to me now. So you might not be an employee. Collision might not be your lifelong goal, but you're going to learn something and you're going to remember me and make an impact on your life. He was serious about that.
And see that's so rare
Yeah.
in our industry, right? There's
Yeah.
very few who did that in the automotive space. And so I think that is just absolutely amazing. Now, you kind of grew up in the shop, didn't you?
Yep. Every summer.
And so
Flip-flop
you-
it on, yeah.
You were there. Tell me, because one of the things that we always talk about is don't forego your children to be in the shop, right? Don't forego what it is you're working for
Right.
to provide for them and then say, oh, well, I wasn't there, right? What's your perspective of that? Because I know what mine is as a child of a family business, right? Like,
I never felt like I was being neglected. Dad did work. I'm sure he worked 18, 19, 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
And my parents were not together, so I spent the summers and holidays with Dad, and I never felt neglected. I was always
Yeah.
by his side. But as I think back on it, he did work a lot. But if
Yeah.
he didn't, then would I be in a situation I'm in? So was it the best balance? I don't know. I'm not scarred. I'm not going to talk to anybody about it because I can't go back.
Yeah.
But what I do now is try to focus on that, make sure I'm not doing the same thing. But I never felt like, oh, I wish my dad didn't work so much. Oh, I wish this, I wish that. And sometimes I wish that it was a better, I had more memories outside of the shop.
yeah.
But would I be who I am if I
Yeah,
had
exactly.
that?
See, that's my perspective.
So
That's-
why would I cry?
Yeah, I look back now and I think, my gosh, there are so many cool things that happen and so many cool experiences. It didn't sound weird to me. It didn't seem weird to me to being raised at work.
And a 5-gallon bucket and some sandpaper and Bondo that was left over.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
How about it? It don't get no better than that.
I had shop dogs, and I got to walk around to the other shops, like
Yeah.
the people that I grew up with around the summer.
Right.
Had a whole thing going on.
Let me ask you, how do you feel like he influenced who you are today? Because there's a lot of things that I think about when I think about Tonnika. And
Like what?
well, I mean, you're so caring, you're so giving, but you have so much personality and you're not afraid to say what needs to be said.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, did that come from Dad?
I came from my grandmother,
Okay.
and I don't talk. People don't believe it. Like literally after lunch, I had to go to my room and recharge.
Yeah.
But they didn't go for that. Like closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
So they talk. No, you're gonna talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I called my dad just by tugging his clothes for the longest time, and he
Right.
would ignore me. So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. It's just like it was just my upbringing.
Right.
You know, my dad would say, "You're not an average child. I don't have average children. We're
Yeah.
not gonna get average grades. We don't have average children." It was pushed and it was forced upon me, but it wasn't bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like now in the shop, we talked. One of the things we talked about the other day, sitting on the beach, was a smile they don't deserve. You remember that?
Oh yes.
We're talking about the business coach that we've got, and he said the most valuable thing you can give somebody is a smile they don't deserve, right? Whether they've earned that or not, especially in tourism, right? That's kind of our jobs. That's what we get paid to do. David doesn't smile, period. I don't know if you know
David
that or not.
smiles. He smiles.
I give
at
them
me.
crazy eyes.
Honey, that just comes naturally. to
I'm
you.
just if they come in like acting stupid, they get crazy eyes.
But I mean, now she'll put them in their place.
No, I mean, you can. I think I do a good job of it because you have your way of putting people in their place, and I have my way. It's like, yeah. So I understand as a consumer why you would think that, but that's not going to happen. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be a lot more harsh with it, but
Right.
then you realize people are going through things, and you want to learn to give grace, like you said, the smile
Yeah.
that they don't deserve. And if you continue to do that, then that's a different Tonnika that's going to happen. But in the
Yeah.
beginning, I'm going to give you the chance to correct yourself.
That grace.
Yeah, that grace.
Yeah.
Because again, you don't know what somebody's going through. It's not
Yeah.
fair, you know.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just go out and poop on people because you're having a bad day.
Right.
Some of us don't know better.
You were telling me a story about a woman who, was it her son's truck was in the shop?
Yeah. It's in the shop now. It's still there.
Tell us.
But so yeah, my service advisor, they just tried to railroad her, and they did. Her boyfriend was a master mechanic in Charlotte, which is 2 hours away, and they just knew what the car needed. It just, I want you to take the starter out and do a bench test. I'm like, it doesn't need a starter. This doesn't need a starter. He's telling her how to do the car. She just gets frustrated. I said, just tell her it's going to be a Monday problem.
Yeah.
I'll deal with her Monday. She get on the phone, and she's doing the whole rant and rave, and I was like, okay. And I just let her finish.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, let me give you a call right back, because I know I had to fix myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too early in the morning for that.
Right.
Call her back, give her 30 minutes. I call her back, and I can hear her crying.
Yeah.
And she answers the phone. You can hear when somebody's upset.
Yeah, for
And I was,
sure.
Miss such and such, are you okay? She's like, I'm fine.
Right.
So the woman, sister to sister, ma'am, I'm asking you, are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah.
She just starts bawling.
Right.
She's dealing with a 5-inch mass in her breast. She's not getting the answers from the doctors. They're giving her hell. And I'm telling her, like, listen, you're going into the wrong hospital. Try this hospital. Do this, do that. Where's your support system? Call your boyfriend. You're not telling him you need him. She probably wasn't telling him she's going to be a strong, independent woman, right?
Yeah.
But she couldn't. She was at a breaking point. And literally, I think the next day she sent boxes of donuts and just and whatever. And she apologized. She deserved grace or the smile that she didn't deserve. And you never know who's going through stuff like that. I know it sounds extreme, but that happens more often than we think.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and none of us understand what other human beings are going
Right.
through, right? And
David's-
it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't
David's
make it
face
okay.
over here.
We're not going to talk
Zoom
about
in
what
on
he's
that.
going through. He's going through a lot.
You don't know what I'm going through, Lucas.
That's what I'm.
You don't know what you're putting me through. That's all I'm saying.
Where are we putting?
Thank you for pointing it out.
You're
Well-
very sensitive.
Well, tell me.
Very sensitive. That's okay. I don't need to bore anybody with my problems.
You don't have any problems, David.
Just, you got situations.
Yeah.
We have situations.
situations.
So, where we're at with the shop right now is a very different place than where we were when you took it over from Dad.
Yep.
Tell us about that journey a little bit.
Whew. Okay, so when he decided to rent the body shop out, so I think it was, I can't even remember the name of the company, but anyway, that hurt, man. It's like, this has been my whole life. I'm a collision girl. I knew that stuff. These things, these meetings like we're at right now at Tools, that's what I did in collision industry.
Right.
That's what I grew up with.
Did you ask him why?
See, you don't need to do that. No. Like, I didn't grow up with that parent. You didn't ask why. Because I said so, damn it. But honestly, as an older person now, he didn't have to give me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People think they deserve it because you're the kid.
Yeah.
Why? Like, literally, okay, let's talk about the rich old aunt with no kids, and she gives all her money away to the cats, and the family's mad. Why do you deserve anything she worked for?
Yeah, you don't. It ain't
You
yours.
don't. It's not yours.
Right?
At the
So-
same time, like
Yeah.
I want to leave something for my kids because
But you have to want to leave something for your kids.
Well, that's
But
what I'm
they
saying.
They don't automatically get it. You can't.
They
have-
don't deserve it. You're right.
Right.
They don't deserve it. They're not owed anything.
Right.
But at the same time, like I want to.
No,
because
he wanted to.
I
but
wasn't
me
given
being
anything.
mad because he didn't give me what I wanted.
Yeah.
He gave me what he thought I needed. And when I say that, at the time, the boys were young. I mean, Santana's what he would have been. I don't want to do math, but they were still young, elementary school.
Right.
So how can I run a shop 10, 12 hours a day and be a great mom?
And he was probably thinking about
And
some
he's
of
thinking
that.
of stuff like that. But me, I'm thinking, oh, you could
Look what
gave me
you
this,
took
that,
from
one.
me.
Look what you took from me.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense.
instead of saying, look what you gave me, look at the opportunity. Now I saw it then, but I have to admit, I was a little, I was like, I can't believe he did that. He even talked to me about it. He's my daddy. He had to
Right.
talk to me about nothing.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
And you know a lot of what's going on in my life right now, you know?
Right.
And so me and my my parents have done a lot to help me, right? I absolutely would not have a shop without them.
Right.
I would absolutely not have a quarter of the opportunities that I have without them. But at this later stage in my life, I looked at the family business much like my middle brother did and everybody else. Like, I don't need your money to make me whole. Now it's my turn. It's my turn to take care of you. It's my turn to pour back into you, right?
Yeah.
And in the same respect, there was another sibling who very much was, I deserve. This is mine. Yeah. And seeing it from that perspective, because I remember being like that when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Seeing it from that perspective was a real nasty wake-up call for me. Because it made me realize there is nothing in life that I deserve. Yeah. There is nothing in life that I'm owed. There's nothing in life that should be given to me. Right. And if somebody chooses to give me something, that is a choice. That is out of the goodness of their heart. But it doesn't matter who they are. I'm not owed that under any circumstances.
No.
And so if I can build it myself, if I can create it myself, right. and my focus is giving back later on, right? Like now it's mine. Mm-hmm. Now I have that choice, right? We talk about a lot of dealerships where grandfather starts it, son, daughter, whoever takes over, and then it's given to the grandkids who had no clue what it took to get it where it was.
And they tear it up.
Yeah, destroy it.
They destroy it.
Because they don't understand. They don't see the value in it. They don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears that
But they didn't work in it either.
Yeah.
So I worked in it.
For sure.
Sweeping the floors. I can still sweep my own floors. Yeah, you work in it and you grow up in it. So when my kids grow up in the shop, will my grandkids do the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like you said, I was given, some tools. He gave me that shop. Look, got a building, got some walls, got some doors.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
I mean, God gives us the same thing. He gives you a kid.
Yeah.
All right, give you a kid. He's healthy. If you're lucky. If you're blessed. What are you going to do with that little human I gave you? Are you going to give him back to me? All right, I don't want to get religious on nobody, but think about it. Because I don't deserve it. I didn't earn it.
Yeah.
But he still gives us stuff, right?
Right.
So I didn't earn that property that building's sitting on. Daddy did that.
Right.
But me giving it back to him is like people say, you never talk about yourself. I talk about myself. I like to see me. Yeah. But that man is going to hear his name. Like everybody wants to meet William Brown.
Right.
I don't know he's got everything. Yeah. So I can give him the glory and I can give him the praise for all the work that he did that he's still doing that he's not getting recognized for.
Right.
Like, I'm in the magazines and I'm doing the podcast, but Brown is the beginning.
Right.
And so I want to make sure I'm giving a shout out to my daddy. You know what I'm saying, Dad? We holding it down. And I want him to, people say, I hear you talk about your dad all the time. Because I will. Because he deserves it.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't buy him what he deserves, so I'm going to definitely do that.
How much of who you are as a human being came from him, and how much of that are you passing on to the boys?
Oh, I think my grandma, most of it. Again, my mom and dad were teenage parents. Mm-hmm. So Kitty stepped in, and Kitty is my daddy, just feminine mode. Yeah. Probably a little bit. Kitty is Dutch.
Ah.
So that's why I like Dutch so much. I think we were feeling connections in Charlotte one time. It's the first time I ever saw him.
Yeah.
And he's talking. I'm sitting there dying. I was like, man, he just needs to be black with a wig. Because all the stuff he's saying, I was like, that's my grandma. Just like no filter.
Yeah.
You can do better. That's my boy. I mean, I'm like, grandma, but do you love me? You know what I'm saying? But she didn't have time. Love don't pay bills. Right. Love doesn't make you strong. I mean, I know she's my best friend now. Grandma's 83 years old. She's a badass.
Right.
So between dad and grandma, man, listen, I had my upcoming was you can't match it.
Right.
Yeah, I probably should be on somebody's couch crying.
That's what David does.
I should be on somebody's couch crying. Like, you remember that time I told my grandma I got straight A's and she told me that's fine, but I had no common sense. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, grandma, I won $100. Well, you could have did $150. Like, like, do better, be better. But I tell you what, Kim Walker sent us a video, some inspirational video on Spotify. And this name showed up, Les Brown.
Oh, buddy. Les Brown's
Do you
fire.
understand how many cassettes, and I say cassettes,
Yeah.
in like 1987 or 89 Nissan Maxima, the one that first started talking, keys in ignition, that one.
Yeah.
I remember that burgundy car. My grandmother had cassettes, and they were all motivational speakers before it was popular.
Right.
So I grew up with that in my head
Yeah.
all the time. So I would say Kitty is 60% and Brown is the other 40.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She had me the first half.
What values did you take away from that experience that have shaped who you are today, right? Because like I think back about some core values, right? Not it's easy to say, oh, I'm doing this because they did that.
Yeah.
Right. But what are the core values that stand out to you? The ones that are loud up here. Like I've always told you, my parents were givers.
Yeah.
Right. And they gave to a fault in many cases. Right. What are the big ones that stand out to you?
I think when my dad says, you can dream all day. Oh, my dreams, my dreams. If you don't wake up and do shit about it, so what?
Yeah.
Be about it.
Right.
If you're going to do something, you're going to box or kick rocks. Don't tell me all the things that you want to do. Like, take action.
Yeah.
So, like, taking action, that was a big thing that they put into me. Be responsible financially.
Right.
Big deal in my family because my grandmother pretty much came from nothing.
Yeah.
And that's how I know Benji was, because she had a beauty shop in Troy. She had a beauty shop in Charlotte. She had like these little beauty shops everywhere. And she would travel to do hair. That's how she made her money.
Really?
Yeah, she was an entrepreneur. And so Dad, the same thing, watching him work hard. Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and dream about it and say, oh, I wish I could do this. Oh, okay. His house right now, my dad's McMansion, he has had the plans for that house on his wall since I was in college.
Holy cow.
They got the occupancy license last week.
Oh.
Land's paid for, house is pretty much paid for. It is ridiculous.
Right.
He made it happen. So we're a family of things making it happen.
Yeah.
And that sticks with me.
Were you going to say something?
No. Did you call it a McMansion?
It's a big mansion, yes. I'm not really good with square footage, but if I said it, you would laugh. It's ridiculous. I can't remember how big it is, but we could probably fit 6 families in there, and we wouldn't get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, it's a big
He has a
house.
room.
That's not a McMansion. That's a mansion.
About what size is it? So his Harley room is about the size of the
Is it a
studio.
Harley room?
It's a room about twice this size with marble in it for him to park his Harley. So when people say that I'm extra,
She got it honest.
I'm not. Glass doors so you can see it. There's an arcade. Bruh. Yes. But look, he deserves it all. And if he didn't have it, then I would think something was wrong with him. Like if Dad didn't have a Harley room and he just had a regular house, I'm like, Daddy, are you okay? Because that would be out of his personality. That's like if I came to the expo or any training and you saw me and I had on a sweatsuit
Hey, bet.
and a baseball hat, I would hope you would be concerned for me because that would be out of my character.
So I remember the first expo. I thought I was going to have to drag you in the door.
Yeah.
You really didn't want to go.
I did not want to go in there, and that's why I get so excited about it now.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't want to go, okay, so first of all, I had started the shop, and I was doing all the things on my own, didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was saying yes to everything. I'm following people that are saying, say yes to everything. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name, but anyway. And I don't know how I stumbled upon you. Maybe it was the podcast. I'm not sure. I started lurking on Facebook. Sorry, I got to sit up. Lurking on Facebook, seeing who the people were. And I felt comfortable sending you that direct message. Like, hey, help me with this, help me with that. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And so, come to the expo, And expo was like 3-4 exits up from my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
What year was this?
Oh, man, 4 years ago?
4 years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. Bruh. I walk into, what was it? It wasn't the Sheraton.
No, it was the Embassy
It was
Suites.
the Embassy Suites.
Yeah.
And it's breakfast time. Sliding doors open. And everybody knows this story that knows me. All I see is a bunch of grumpy old white men.
David wasn't grumpy.
He was
Why they gotta be old?
Grumpy young white men. Yeah, I mean, I was just looking, I was like, what the? I don't belong here like this. No, I mean, but nobody said anything to me. I mean, nothing happened. I was like, what Rick White says, that's the story you tell yourself. And it was. I was like, well, let me walk into this room because there's some stuff I want to know. I got to make some more money. And these people are apparently here for the same thing. And my daddy taught me ain't nowhere you can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never been that person say, oh, I'm a woman, I can't do that, because he didn't allow that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a black woman, I can't do that. I'm extra because I'm a black woman, I can do it and do it better.
Right.
So it's a confidence that he instilled in me. But at that time, I was just like,
Yeah, a little taken back.
yeah. But then my boyfriend, Buckaroo Bob,
Yeah, buddy.
he's a lot.
He
But he
is.
made me feel welcome. He made me come to the owner's dinner that night. I sat with him and his family, and it's been uphill from there.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Absolutely.
that was the best.
What's changed in the shop since then? Because I mean, we've talked a lot about the expo. Now you're a major part of what's making ASTA successful in North Carolina. You're a major part of what's growing the Automotive Service and Tire Alliance. What changed for you that made you want to be involved? Because I will never forget one of the most inspiring things I've ever heard you say. We were in a board meeting, and you said, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a damn about this, and this. I want to help shops.
I want to help shops.
Right.
I want to help the people that think it's just them.
Yeah.
Because maybe they look at me and you on this podcast like, oh, they've got it together. Psh, man, well, I was in the bathroom crying a minute ago.
Yeah.
We ain't got it together.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I want to help the people that don't know what they don't know. Or it's like, oh, man, they're just trying to sell me something. We're trying to help you.
Yeah.
I want to be there for the person that is afraid to ask.
What changed when you went to that event? What was the trajectory? What was it that shifted? Because I saw a shift in you in that
Before,
event.
I was just running a shop to make sure I broke even. Everybody was happy. I said yes to everybody. Couldn't disappoint any customers. Whatever they said, the customer is always right. And it was stressing me out. It really was. It was taking a toll on my health, my mental health. But I got there. First coaching class was with Rick. And that's a very emotional class because you're on your own crap. You know, that's the story you're telling yourself. We're here to make money. Now, I can take care of my community and I can love my customers and I can do that. But I am here to, turn a profit. And that's not an evil thing.
Right.
So when I started to do that, all the people that you think you're good customers, because I want this real quick. And can you fix my lawnmower tire? And can you stop and do this? Can you stop and do that real quick? And it's like, oh, you have no respect for me or my business. You're using
Lawnmower
me.
tires.
Yes. I mean, I'm in the country, man. Can you my tractor tire real quick? Oh, your daddy used to do it. Get out my face.
Yeah. Right.
But that same person has a car that I've never serviced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you mean I can serve without being a servant to you?
Yeah.
So I'm still have a service spirit. I want to help the community, but you're not going to run over me. So I grew some stronger legs. I wouldn't say I was weak. I just didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So that changed. The knowledge changed. And so with that, the AROs changed. I started making money. I was actually able to charge what I deserved because I was calling the other shops and say, hey, what do you charge for that? And doing it less than that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your labor rate on this? I would do the secret price shopping to make sure I was the cheapest so people would come to me.
Right.
Yeah. So that changed big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so I happen to know that you got to do something real special for Dad a while back.
That was fun.
Tell us about it.
All right, so I think high school or college, I told Dad when I was in high school or college that I was going to buy him a Corvette when he was 50, because, of course, 50 was the oldest thing in the world to me at that time. And
Poor David.
yeah. Hey, in 48, I look good, though, don't you? So last year, was it last year's Christmas dinner? I believe it was last year's Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we were sitting there.
We were sitting there in Raleigh, and my bonus mom calls me. She said, hey, I know this story that you told your dad that you were going to buy him a Corvette when he got 50, and he's told me about it a lot. And I'm like, yeah? She's like, he's actually at the dealership getting ready to order himself a Corvette. And I'm like, oh, hell no, because I really wanted to do this for my dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I burnt the road up and I got to Hendrix.
I thought somebody died,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like the dude, when she answered the phone and maybe 25 seconds later, the door, you could hear it smacking the side of the wall as she ran out.
Because I really always wanted to do that for him.
Yeah.
And I had been saving the money for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then you kind of start, look at the money in the bank. And so I was able to get to the dealership, and he turns around. What are you doing here? I was like, well, I guess we got to build this Corvette. I guess I got to buy your stupid Corvette. I get there. His vet is like $150,000 at that point. Oh, no. Sir, let's back down on this a little bit. You know, he had to get his New Balances and his Hawaiian shirt and all that good stuff.
Right. His long white socks.
I was able to buy him that Corvette, paid in full.
Man,
and so that
awesome.
blew his mind. He's like, he's like, well, you want me to finance it in my name, or we're going to finance it in your name? I was like, financing this, Daddy. We're going to go write a check. He's like, you can write a check for $100,000. I was like, yeah, I can write a check for $100,000, dog. I got you, Daddy.
How'd that feel?
He better ask me for nothing else. It felt so good. It felt so good. Not that he expected me to buy him a $100,000 car.
Right.
But he has given me billions, emotionally, physically. I could never repay that man for what he's done for me. Yeah. So if I can buy the man a car, he ain't getting nothing else. Zoom in, Braxton. He ain't getting nothing else. So no, that felt really good, and I know it made him proud. Not that I spent the money on him, that I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have went and bought him a toy Corvette from Walmart, and he would have still been that excited about it, like my baby bought me a Corvette.
Right.
So
that
was fun.
Cool. What's your vision for the automotive? And I should say this: we have two of the most, you know, I shouldn't talk smack about Mike Allen. He's not in here.
He told me we had permission to talk smack about him.
We have two of the most powerful, intelligent women I've ever met running the automotive service and tire lines, and I mean that, right? And Mike has acknowledged that. Mike said those two women are going to shape where this association is.
Yeah, some people are going to be mad.
Yeah. What is your vision for that moving forward? Because you have been so instrumental in the supportive nature of the association and what the association does. What's your vision for where that goes? What's your vision for where the automotive industry goes?
That older shop owners stop disrespecting the youth.
Yeah.
You know, they're so quick to say they don't know anything and we don't have any employees. I was like, they got to start somewhere. So I really want to push for the younger people, the younger crowd, the younger shop owners. Maybe we're not we're not talking their language.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're not listening. They are talking, we're not listening. So, you know, the kids are my heart. You know, Jordan's 19.
Right.
If you look at my baby on the road and you're like, oh, this kid ain't worth nothing. He's like top student at UTI, and everybody's, oh, UTI, where'd you send him there? Because that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He got accepted into Mercedes School in Florida. Why did you let him do that? Because that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I want these kids to know, and I want the world to know that.
You're not going to send him to the dealer, right?
No. Well, he's got to go to the dealer to pay off his tuition.
Oh.
He wants to do that, and he wants to come home and do that. And then he knows, we've already talked about it, he can't come work for me right away. He'll be working with you. He'll be working with Lucas. He'll go find Benji. He will just have a whole lot of uncles that are going to teach him the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been in the shop since he was a baby.
Right.
Like,
the different
perspectives. He needs to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he took classes with Hunter already.
Right.
When he was 16, he already had alignment certificates, AC certificates, because he wanted to. And there's so many kids that want to, that are ashamed of it because their parents have said, oh, you've got to get a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good job. But don't you want to be a doctor or a lawyer? No, the doctors and lawyers don't even want to be doctors and lawyers anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you think your kid can't make any money? He's been playing with Legos his whole life. He can't sit still in a classroom. He wants to tear stuff up.
Yeah.
There's something with that.
Yeah.
There's something with that. And honestly, I think one of my saddest moments, and I was like, well, did I fail him? Fall breaks, maybe Christmas break, Jordan's riding to work with me, and he's not himself. And if anybody's met him, he's just like a ball of fun and smiles.
Yeah.
And I was like, babe, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What's the matter? Nothing, Mom. I'm sitting in the parking lot at work like, no, what's going on? And he starts crying because he's not getting college acceptance letters.
Right.
Fool, I didn't think you were going to college. I thought you wanted to do this. He's like, but you're not disappointed in me? I'm the mama with the shop. He's got somewhere to work. I know what my babe wants to do. But somehow he still thought I needed him to go to college. Right? But again, maybe that was a story he was telling himself, or maybe somehow somebody got in
He must
his
have seen
head.
his other friends.
His
or
other
something,
friends were
yeah.
getting those letters and whatever. But he lives on his own right now. He has a job at a shop. He's making his way. He's so much smarter than his friends. Now, they might be book smart,
Yeah.
but he can find his way out of a paper bag.
Yeah. Common sense.
Common sense.
I've been telling my kids this whole time, you're not going to go to college. My wife gets so mad. And she's like, what if they want to? They're not going to want to. And if they do, it's community college
Yeah.
down the street.
Yeah.
At least
Paid
for the
in
first
cash.
2 years. And if they, I mean,
we
if
have
they
a 4-year
front-
college down the street.
Yeah.
And a
They
bachelor's
go
out of
4-year?
community college.
Oh, they do
yeah,
have
they
a
do
4-year?
4-year. Yeah. Cash. It'll be like $20,000 for all 4 years.
Yeah.
Like full ride. Like the whole thing.
In North Carolina, most of it's all paid for anyway, right? You don't even have to pay.
What?
There's probably 50 to 60 programs
That you
that
can
pay
go
you the
through.
tuition
Yep.
for you in North Carolina. Trade schools,
But these
medical schools.
parents allow the kids to go in debt.
Yeah.
Then they put the student loan in the kid's name. They haven't propelled themselves. You know, you had this kid 18 years ago.
Yeah.
You didn't do nothing. You didn't think that maybe, but you wanted to go to college, and they come out of college and they can't even look anybody in the eye. They have no skills.
Yeah.
And they think for some reason you come out and just because you have a diploma, you're supposed to start off at $60,000 a year. Yeah. Now, Jordan will. I mean, not 60, but I don't know where he'll start out, but
Yeah.
he's got skills that can't go overseas.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's one thing my dad used to say. A funeral home and a mechanic.
Those are the ones that
You don't need those. You can't
Yeah.
take that job from me.
I don't know. I mean, David says he needs an IRS agent. I mean, that's his favorite profession in all of
Man.
the country.
I know too.
They're going to close that down.
You
They're
think
going to
so?
close all. Yes.
I wish they hurry up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie.
Are they coming?
No.
Okay.
Well, I was just making sure. You know, you talk about them, you got to
They'll
look.
show up.
Don't say it 3 times. We'll be all right.
Okay.
So you want to help the next generation.
The next generation, I want to make sure that the public starts to respect the industry more. I think we shot ourselves in the foot with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I talked to Ryan yesterday. Me and you had a good talk about all this, and I've done exactly what you asked me to do.
Thank you, nephew.
Of course. And so we had a good talk yesterday, and I said, you know, it's alarming to me that we have these associations all around the country full of the creme de la creme of the automotive world. But guess who's the one speaking to the press? Some random shop out in the middle of nowhere, right? They don't have a clue what they're talking about, and they're just out here running their mouths. And I said, why are they not coming to an organization like ASTA? Why are they not talking to us about, hey, how should this be done? Why are we not setting standards, ethics, and morals in place that say, hey, here's what we believe in? And I was talking to Mike just a few minutes ago. I was talking to this guy who's from Orthodontist Association, and he was talking about how they limit the number of people who can be in the association and come to the events. And he said, you have to meet our moral and ethical standards to be a part of this. And we're over here like,
Huh?
yeah.
I mean, because we joke. We make a lot of jokes, right? You know, Mike's the shitty shop owner. He's not. We make all kind of
mean,
jokes.
I wouldn't go that
yeah,
far.
leave my little cousin alone. He's not. Most of the times. But when we say things like that, and we have these gullible shop owners, and they think we're serious,
Yeah.
and they think it's okay. Like some of the times people put stuff up in ASOG or changing
Yeah.
the industry, and we're looking at them like, are you for real?
Yeah,
They have
I
no
hope
idea.
you're joking.
Like, I hope, is this Friday?
Yeah, I hope you
Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They have no idea. Like, they really don't. Some of them are jerks,
Yeah.
but some of them just have no idea.
I remember the first questions I asked were so stupid. They were so stupid. I can't even believe. I was so embarrassed. I think David was just trying to get me to take him down. I'm probably the only person he's ever been embarrassed for, except for himself that time he stepped in dog shit. I'm never going to forget that.
He wish you would.
No, I don't think he cares anymore.
No, I
David's,
don't care.
You don't care?
Okay.
David does not care about anything anymore. He cares about his kids.
What else is there?
Not much.
Yeah, Lucas, you jerk.
Why am I a jerk?
Faith and family.
Faith and family.
So you don't think Mike Allen is ruining the industry?
No.
Really?
No.
No, you're just being diplomatic. I told him he was ruining the industry
Why?
on our
How's he
last
doing that?
podcast.
No.
Well, this
What am
free
I doing?
diag nonsense. And equating it to credit card fees. That's BS. That's his cope. I don't want to feel bad about what I'm doing, and I'm just chasing the dollar, but I don't want to feel bad about that either. So I'm just going to say, it's just like your electricity bill. You don't put that as a line item. A BS.
Poor Mikey.
We have to let people run their shop the way they see fit, as long as it's ethical and it does not
that's
hurt
the problem.
nobody.
One, it's not ethical, and then two, it's hurting everybody else who's not doing it that way, and then three, he needs to be shamed into oblivion to sort of stop. Yes, we need to bring shame back.
And look where
shame
we
needs
are.
to be brought back. He needs to be
Pennsylvania,
shamed.
we can take them over there to the Amish
Hey, so
and shame.
listen, he felt pretty shamed by the time he walked out of here. He
Don't
was
do Mike like that.
nah, dude. It was his breath. I don't know what.
The
He's
Ozempic burps.
gonna change the dye. He'll be
Yeah.
okay.
buddy,
You
that-
mean
The fart
quit teasing
burps.
him about that.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Poor Mike.
poor Mike.
You know, you keep teasing him, you're gonna end up getting him.
I know, right?
Well, there you go.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna quit taking Ozempic. I'm just gonna get fat and not worry about it.
As long as you stay cute with it.
Yeah, I get my little
It's gonna
chubby
be
cheeks.
Little chubby
it's gonna be
cheeks.
cute until they chop your toes off because there's no circulation and they die.
I think they're
Nobody
already
needs no
almost-
stinking toes.
Yeah,
Unless you're selling feet
It's
pics.
the toes and then the feet
Then
and then they
it-
take a
then
whole
the whole
leg
leg.
off and then you die.
There was a gentleman I know that was talking about his wife lost her leg the other day, and it was because like
Diabetes. Yeah,
Diabetes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
that's why you got to take the Ozempic so you don't get the diabetes.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that says the diabetes is like that? We should.
Oh, Walter, wasn't his name Walter?
No, it's Wilbur.
Wilbur
Yeah,
something.
that's it.
Yeah.
Diabetes. But no, okay, so I run my shop one way and everybody picks at me because I'm 4-day work week. Oh, you're not serving your community.
How many hours are you open during the day? Well, like when do you start the day?
To the public, doors open at 7, doors close at 5:30.
Okay.
I get there maybe 6:30 and I have to make myself go home. But I was doing that before. Okay? I was doing that Monday through Friday.
seven
killing
to
myself.
7
Yep.
to 5:30.
Because I didn't know how to tell people no or to stop working.
Well, it's not that. I'm just. I want to do 4-day work week. I really do. My shop overall in general is not efficient enough and quick enough for just processing the cars, and then so the Friday is almost like a, hey, we didn't finish the work for the week. Like,
Right.
we gotta be here to finish the work.
My guys are really good at that because they want to go home. And I saw that they were good at that. And they were showing up before we open. I don't have guys that roll in at 7:02.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
there.
No,
They're
that's
ready
the
to open
thing.
a toolbox. They're having their breakfast, getting the radio right, bathroom breaks, and then 7 o'clock we're wrenching. Because they're serious. I'm like, I have one tech that drives an hour and a half to get to work.
Oh,
an
that's
hour and a half
nuts.
to get home.
Yeah.
Now the kids, I have 2 younger techs that have come in the last couple months. Like, hey, if you want a 4-day work week, you're going to work while you're here. Because when I was out of town the last time I got in and I say numbers are not looking good. When I'm not here, you're playing with me. Numbers don't lie. The same way I found you is the same way I'll fire you.
Yeah. Real quick. Like.
Real quick. And I was like, this is what I see. This is not emotional. These are numbers.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Nika love the kids, but you ain't finna play with my money. I'm not gonna pay you just play around when I'm at my shop. And if we were not busy and there was no work to be done, why are the floors dirty?
Yeah.
And they got to thinking, it's like, you know where you came from. You know the atmosphere you were working in before. You wanna go back? Yes? No? Okay, let's make it happen. Love you, bye. No, we didn't have a sit down and have a good long one-on-one. I didn't write it up and put it in their employee file. I came to them like, look, stop playing with me, kids. This is why people don't hire you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And it's like, okay, don't play with my face. Like, you want me to treat you like a real employee. You want real money.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go work at Walmart or drive for Amazon?
You have been very blunt and very straightforward with everybody all the time, right? You say what's on your mind, you say what's on your heart, and you don't BS, you don't mess around.
Got time for that.
You had a similar situation with a service advisor or a CSR that you straight up put the foot down. Tell us a little bit about that.
And which one?
The young lady.
Oh, I came back from Napa in Vegas. Looked at the numbers, what's happening? My younger service advisor, she's 22. She loves her job. She knows she has it good because she's been in a crap dealership. So she ain't messing with her money. And she said, before I left, she said, I'm going to try. I had 3 good conversations with this woman. People will weed themselves out. The signs are there, but sometimes we're just like, oh, but if I don't have her, I won't make that sale, and then I'll be tired. No. I walked in the shop. Each tech individually told me I can't talk to her anymore. Like, something's wrong with her. They didn't gang up and talk about over the weekend. They each like, yeah, I don't want to rat her out, this, that, whatever. One kid's like, Miss Tonnika, I think I'm going to get in trouble because when you were gone, I told her to F off, and I was really angry, but she makes me so angry. Okay. And I'm taking all that in consideration. You're messing up the culture of my shop.
Yeah.
I walk next door to the body shop, the people that rent there, and I like those guys, so I'm just checking up with them. 2 of the service advisors over there in collision estimator said, do you know that she drinks badly during lunchtime? Kim Walker had sent tacos that day. You didn't get none of my tacos. I brought in, I said, I tried. I said, you're not getting it, and you've got to go. Well, I don't understand what I did, and that's why you got to go.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. I will pour into those who deserve it. Like the kids, I got on them about doing kid stuff. You just want to hang around when the boss isn't gone. Don't do that. Right, you can sweep and talk junk at the same time. Do something. Don't be idle. But you, to be an adult over the age of 40,
Yeah.
and this is what you're giving me while I'm gone, and all the kids are telling on you, man, get off my clock. Get off my clock.
We had a situation where an employee had ran into some legal troubles, not at the shop. And that employee ran into legal troubles, and I've been noticing over the past 6 months since I became involved, this person manipulates and maneuvers and shifts and moves and grooves, and I've tried to be very diplomatic. I've tried to be handling this the right way and be supportive while not being enabling, right? And eventually I had to go to Tonnika on the situation, right? And say, look, we're not doing this anymore.
We're not doing this anymore.
And so they reached out to all the other employees and said, oh my gosh, I was terminated during blah, 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 worst time of my life. All these things happened. And I got to thinking to myself, that is exactly why we don't tolerate BS.
Yeah.
Right? We just get done with it. Over and done, right? If you show evidence that that's how you're going to act and that's what you're going to do, you're not going to be here because I'm not going to put up.
So, because people
the
tell you all
first
the time.
30 minutes, are you like, do you have the cars ready to go at 7 when the techs get there for them to start inspecting? I
So
want to make this happen. I want to do Monday
we
through
usually have
Thursday.
stuff that comes over. We have waiters. We do like 3 waiters, and they're in the morning. 7, you can wait between 7 and 9.
Yeah.
I don't get up at 7 o'clock. Do you want your car done?
Yeah.
Okay, then drop it off then.
See that,
Customers
right,
drop
yeah.
off overnight. We get authorization the night before, so we call, and we're ready. We do our check-in photos. They are dispatched, and they are wrenching. If they're not working on the car from yesterday, they've got something ready to go by 7:10. Because we want to go home, right? You want to go home? Okay, if you want to go home, let's do this. If you don't want to go home, we can go back to 5 days. Which eventually I feel like I'm going to do that because the kids, I did it because I'm a mommy, okay? That's number one. I could not work 12, 15 hours a day and then go home and be an effective mother. And Santana was playing sports, and it's a lot of travel and this, that, whatever. And my babies are number one. Customers loved it. They respected it because they knew why we did it. And also, like the month before I decided to do it, getting ready to go take my oldest son, Santana, to a football camp at UNC Charlotte, 2 hours away. But I'm going to go run and do payroll before I get on the road. Not feeling good. Hadn't been feeling good all night. It's like feeling so bad that I knew maybe I should go to urgent care. Then I said something said to me, you're sicker than that. So this is laughable now, but I don't know how to stop. I don't have a kill switch. I didn't have a kill switch. I knew I was really ill because I got a Ziploc bag and I put some clean underwear in it and I put it in my pocketbook because I said to myself, they're going to have to call the ambulance for me. And I should have called it to the house, but I didn't want to upset the kids. I opened the garage door and just threw up everywhere. Exorcist. Okay, let's drive to UNC. And being in Chapel Hill in the area I'm in, there's a hospital within 5 minutes of you. So I prayed to God that every light was green, and he made every light green. The last thing I remember is getting to the emergency room, and the valet lady was there, and she was asking my address and phone number, and I looked at her, and I said, I don't care. And the next time I woke up was 3 days later. My appendix had ruptured. I had been having the pain for weeks. I was septic. So I about left this joint.
Yeah.
Because that will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I realized, Tonnika, you've been feeling bad for weeks, but I wouldn't stop. Because you know what? I had to get that customer out. I had to complete that sale. I had to hit this benchmark, this KPI, right? Once you get sick and you're in the hospital for 7 days,
Puts it in perspective.
it puts it in perspective. And those people that you're breaking your ass for, they're not sending you flowers.
Yeah.
And your kids can't come see you in the hospital because they're under the age of 18. But my team did their job. My team did the damn thing.
Yeah.
Hit every number, hit every KPI. They did it. And I got back, hey guys, thank you so much, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hey, while you were gone, we decided you deserve to take us. You get to take us deep sea fishing. That's what they wanted as a reward. And so I believe Cinco de Mayo was on a Friday that year. And that's the year that we all got together. I rented a beach house that was crazy. And spouses and employees, we all went to the beach.
That's awesome.
That was my first 4-day week.
Yeah.
And we didn't go back. Life is short. It is beautiful, but it's short. You're here today, gone today.
Yeah.
And so while we're running about all those KPIs and we just laughed about diabetes, that's when I found out I was diabetic. A1C was 13.
13.
I had no
Holy
idea.
moly.
Right. I had no idea because you know what? I wasn't taking care of myself.
Yeah.
So we're worrying out, I got to increase my ARO. You better decrease,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
A1C, yeah. Lose the weight, treat yourself better.
Yeah. You better go to sleep.
Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah, I know. I'm a
Well, I get mad at you and I'll say, your face look a little fat.
Yeah.
I mean, because what are you doing, brother? What you got going on? You're trying to change the industry and save us. Are you taking care of the Lucas?
No, of course not.
And I think last year, that was the year before last when I came to the expo, I had dropped 60 pounds. Mm-hmm. Are you okay? I'm good now.
Yeah.
So those are important things too.
They are. They absolutely are.
Yep.
And managing the stress.
Managing the stress.
Because it will absolutely eat you alive.
And you have to learn how to tell people no, no, I can't do that. This is what I can do.
Yeah.
Would you like to do this plan?
Yeah.
Yes or no? And if the answer is no, then
Yeah.
Here's what I learned about it. And here's what I think that shop owners miss, right? Because this is exactly where I found myself. I'm willing to be vulnerable about this. You can ask David, I run myself pretty thin on the wire.
we can see that.
No matter what. And I do that because I'm an anxious person, and the more I load myself with, the better I feel, right?
Because you don't have to think about the things.
But mom died. And now I knew my mom was going to die.
Right.
Right? Like, we all know our parents are going to die. That's just part of being a human.
Circle of life.
So you just go on about it. But when mom died, I didn't realize everything else that was going to happen. I didn't know all this other stuff was going to come down.
All the dominoes start to fall.
Right. And so we think that in life, this stress that I've put on myself, this stress of this shop, all of these pieces of this puzzle are what we have, and that's just what it is. But you don't prepare for the variables. You don't prepare for the situation, the accident, the whatever it is that you didn't know was coming.
God will sit you down.
Yeah. And so then when my mom died, it took my stress level from barely manageable to way over the top, more than I could manage, right? To the point that I didn't even know which way to go. Now, I've dealt with it, right? Like, it is what it is. I'll get through it. I'm not saying I can't get through it.
Right.
I'm just saying that I was already running at such a tight threshold on what I could do. Not even just stress, just capability of accomplishing the things that needed to be accomplished.
Who said? Who said it needed to be accomplished?
Me. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot. I didn't say-
No. But, a lot of people think, they get stressed from the interwebs.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to make $1 million. Why?
Yeah. Well,
Did you need to be $1 million shop at 20% or $1 million shop at 2%?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
it goes back to for me, it goes back to what Warren Buffett says about money. And, you know, they talked to him and they said, hey, like, you could have a nice new house and you can have a nice new car. You're driving a 1999 Cadillac. You're living in the house you built in 1950 something. Mm-hmm. He's like, money is of no utility to me. It doesn't do anything. Right. It doesn't solve something. I'm completely happy at $86,000 a year of revenue. What? I mean, $372 billion is what they put in their coffers or something like that. Right? And he said, because money is not the thing that is going to make me happy, whole, feel better about the thing, right?
All the time, not all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rules.
Yeah. So, I just messed up your
Why you need
money buys the Louis.
You listen.
But I do like that. Like people say, "Oh, your dad's house, your probably like, yeah, I have no desire to have that." I like my little bitty house.
I'm just saying, somebody I know
like
drives some awful special cars.
They're not all mine. They're not mine. But that's what I love. I love cars. I love cars and pocketbooks.
I want you to give us the list. I want you to give us the list of cars.
Oh, my cars? I only have like the Mercedes in the truck. But my new friend is on order. But like that double R is not mine. It is registered not to Tonnika Haynes in the state of North Carolina. Like Dad has cars like that too. I get it from him. I don't know how many cars he has. Like he went and bought a white convertible Bentley like a couple weeks ago. Where are you going? Well, you know what he drives every day? What is that electric Ford truck that looks like a utility truck?
The Lightning?
No, the little one that looks like an S10. What is it? I can't think of it. Maverick, yes.
They make an electric Maverick?
What if it's not? It's disgusting. My dad drives a Maverick every day. And that's embarrassing. But he goes and buys all the exotic cars and does the thing. But he'll drive the Maverick every day.
Hey, listen, we've been
just toys.
We've been talking to my dad for years. He right now, he got in a wreck a while back, and it ripped the fender and all this stuff off this Murano. I have been replacing his cars one after another throughout the years, right? Like, and I would acquire a car at the shop. I'd give him a car and let him go. And we've asked him, like, Dad, you literally have enough money to buy whatever you want.
I'm not gonna do it.
No. Absolutely not.
It's not
the
his
only
thing.
thing he ever spent money on was my mom. He bought her a chainsaw. He bought her vacuum cleaners. He bought her. Those things did not go over well.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter to him.
No, it's. I think it's about what is important to us and where we want to be, and recognizing what happiness truly is for us.
Well, you know, like everybody says, you have to find your why, and it sounds so cheesy because that's one of those motivational speakers things, but it's true.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Man, that conversation in the Institute Summit, is your why bigger than your why not? Oh,
my why was my kids. Still on my kids, but they're adult men now. So that is a struggle when it starts to change. Like in the past year, my why, I think that's probably why I've been more busy with ASTA. It's like, okay, they don't need me anymore. What do I do now? Yeah. So your why will change, but you have to make sure you always define it.
Yeah.
And you can pivot, right? So, for example, you guys are giving Mike hell from what he's doing right now, but he'll be able to pivot from that. Me and my 4-day work week. I can open 4, 7, 5 days if I want. I can make changes. So you can make changes to your why and your why not.
Mike is a pro pivoter. Mike will pivot.
Pivot!
Yeah.
What is that, friends? Pivot!
I want to do the 4-day work week. I really do.
You can't think about anything else now, can you?
No, I've been thinking about it for a while. We did that. My shop manager and I both had to go out of town. Mm-hmm. He forgot to tell me that he was going out of town, right. And I told him, like, "Hey, remember me telling you I was going to go out of town? Just reminding you again." He's like, "Hey, I'm going out of town too." We just closed the shop. We didn't have that great a week, but they pushed to get the work done, and they're like, "We should do this every week."
And then you tell them, if you want to do this every week, this is what I need from you.
Yeah.
Because my numbers did not change. And my customers, the ones that mattered, they were saying, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. The people that complain, what's my only day off? What's my only day off too? But
they complain about not being open on the weekends.
It's not my customer.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You know, and some people say, oh, you know, we have to get back to the good old days. We're not going back there. No.
Yeah.
I have loaner cars available. I have a solution for any situation.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have a solution and I was like, yeah, I'm closed, kissing my tail, that's different.
Yeah.
But hey, so this car will not be ready till next Monday. As you know, we're closed on Fridays. Do you need a loaner car? Most of the times they're like, no, we're good. Oh, you're not open on Fridays? No, that's my day off. That's good for you. I rarely get people say, what? Blah, blah, blah. And those people that want you to be open on the Friday, you know what they want? An oil change real quick.
Yeah.
How long is it going to? I know I'm 10 minutes late for my appointment, but how long is it going to take?
Yeah.
Well, sir, your brakes are at 2 millimeters. Oh, my cousin can do that.
It's the same people that are bitching because, what do you mean not open on Saturdays? Like, dude, I'm not going to be open on Saturdays.
But
same
I
reason
said
you're
that
not working on Saturdays.
Who
That's
was it?
why I'm not working on Saturdays.
Someone said something about servicing your customers. They'll leave you. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's how you feel.
It's not even that. Like, there's just shops.
There's still shops available.
There's a flat rate Mike Allen type shop down the street from me. But like across the tracks from me, there's a shop. I think he closes at noon on Fridays. Mm-hmm. The same reason. He's just like, I'm just here to let the customers pick up their cars from the week, and then we bounce.
And we've got the after hours box.
Yeah.
They can pick it up with a code.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of access. They have a lot of options. But right now, this is what we're doing. I tell you what, who ain't open on Sunday?
Yeah.
Who's not open on Sunday?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I bet you still go to Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't want Chick-fil-A until Sunday. It's the devil.
That's our joke.
That's the joke. Nobody wants Chick-fil-A to Sunday.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday we say, hey, where are we going to eat lunch at? And now my 6-year-old's like, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. But they're still in business.
Yeah.
What do we have to do during COVID? What did we do? We didn't have to do anything. What did we do through COVID? The customers had to adjust.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're dropping your car off. Leave the windows down. Leave the seat in the car. Keys on the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David licked the steering wheels.
That's why his immune system is so strong.
Yeah,
Look
thank
at him.
you very
He's
much.
like
See?
the healthiest man I've ever seen.
There you go.
It's like Benjamin Button over there.
Button something.
You can do it. You just have to make sure your team's on board. Come up with the
We're gonna
game
have
plan.
to talk.
Or maybe,
That's the
like, how
biggest
many
thing
do
is
you
they
have?
have to be committed.
You have to be committed.
Yeah. I have 3 techs in my shop manager.
Maybe you can do like half the crew does Monday through Thursday, the other do Tuesday through Friday.
No.
That might be confusing, but
yeah. I think if they really buckle down and they're like, that
I would
phrase that
start.
you want to go home, right?
Yeah.
Like that, telling them like, if we're going to make this work, it is
We have to be
balls to the
committed.
wall, like all day, but just for 4 days. And then we just all take Friday off.
I would
think
start
everybody would really
scheduling
like that.
no appointments on Friday.
Yeah.
And just pretend like you're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Schedule no appointments for maybe a month. And say, hey, this is the test. Yeah, there's no people coming in the door on Friday. If they come, we're so busy. God has blessed me. I cannot do anything else today. I can schedule for Monday and pretend like you're closed and see how it does and see if they're going to do what they say they're going to do. Now, if they didn't, then daddy got to whoop their tail. It's like, I told you.
Yeah.
Told you.
You're not going to be open on Fridays?
He wouldn't know. He ain't never at work anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I have definitely considered closing on Fridays. That's something I've talked about doing. Right now, we're performing so poorly, it's not even a remote option. So
I do worry about what people perceive the economy to become affecting sales. It's like, oh, maybe I should open on Friday just to make sure. But isn't everybody scared of politics right now and the economy and the tariffs and all the things? So we ain't going in there.
it'll be what it'll be.
It'll be what it be.
I can't control it. So
What are you going to do about the tariffs? What are you going to do about them? You got a plan? Let me know about it. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Who's worrying about the tariffs?
I live in a county. These people walk in and they're talking politics, and I look at them like, I don't do that. Yeah. Well, what do you think about Trump? I don't. He's not thinking about me. You asked me how I thought about my sheriff. Let me tell you about my sheriff. That's my dog. But I mean, like, what do you think about what he eat? Don't make me fat. I'm going to have to still do what I was doing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, they're taking my rights.
Tonnika, thank you for being here.
We got to go do some women's dinner stuff.
Hey, you're doing women dinner stuff?
The women's dinners tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's good because us boys are going over to some like
Buffet thing.
Oh yeah, oh man, I'm a mix. Oh, Jeff's gonna be mad. Jeff's been talking to me about this buffet for like a month.
Me too.
That's all they could talk about.
The
The first time
buffet.
I started doing, hey, have you seen this buffet? Like, holy crap, dude. Have you ever been to a Golden Corral before?
It was like 10 times as big as a Golden Corral.
Yeah. Or Ryan's. Did you have Ryan's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan's?
I read that story.
Ryan's buffet.
Ryan's
yeah.
Steakhouse, yeah.
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 There was-
Did y'all have poor folks? It was po folks in North Carolina. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
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 What's it called?
Po folks. P-O.
Po folks.
Yes.
And K&W cafeteria.
K&W, Kane and Walker.
Oh, buddy.
The K&W cafeteria.
There used to be one in Myrtle Beach that was so good.
When they closed the one in Chapel Hill, I think my dad cried a little bit. The Kane and Walker. It was just like you go in there, and this is what they do. You stand in line. It's not a buffet. It's a cafeteria.
Yeah.
Like in high school. Serve you. Serve you. And they just slap like high school cafeteria. You go after church on Sunday to the K&W, and everybody's got on their 3-piece suits and the grandma's
At the
got on a
cafeteria?
hat. It's a
Getting
cafeteria.
slop
It was
on a tray?
Yeah, you didn't serve yourself. And it was little ladies with their nets, and they said, "Serve you."
Hey, there was one in downtown.
Was the food good at least?
It was good enough because we went.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
There was one in it was not a buffet, but I will never forget this. There was one in downtown Hickory called the Snack Shop. And we ate there all the time. They had the little paper mats that they brought out and the paper placemats they'd put down, and your fork was in the little paper bag, you know, and you came in and it had the little snack boy emblem up on the front of it. They had been there since the 40s in the same building and had been serving food. And my parents always wanted to go down there. You know, every weekend we'd go down there and eat. And buddy, when they closed it, was like right before my mama died. And I thought, well, they closed the snack bar.
And Mama said, "I gotta go.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here too." Got nothing to live for. But no, those good places.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Oh, you were still recording that?
Yeah.
Oh God.